Namaste. The CBIC has issued instruction number 1 2023 dated 4th of May 2023 wherein the special guidelines have been laid down for the All India Special Drive against the fake registrations. This is a welcome step by the Government of India. In this context, a lot of rumors and a lot of misinformation is being spread on the social media. So I will put forward few of the points for the consideration of all the taxpayers and the tax professionals. Point number 1. Will the physical verification be conducted at each and every registered taxpayer? The answer is no. Physical verification shall be conducted only on those registered taxpayers which have been flagged by the system. GSTN is using a number of artificial intelligence and generating a number of reports, and the concerned officer will get the access to those reports. If the concerned tax officer has any other information about any of the registered taxpayers, then they can come and do the physical verification of the taxpayer. Point number 2. When the department comes in for the physical verification, as a taxpayer, what I am supposed to do? See, as a responsible taxpayer, what you are supposed to do is, first and the foremost thing you have to do is to ask for the authorization that they have for conducting the physical verification. In GST law, there is no scope for doing physical verifications by the department. Whenever any tax officer has to visit you, it has to be backed up by a prior authorization that is predated, and utmost care must be taken to foresee that they have the duly authorized permission to come in for the physical verification. In GST law, for every section, for every action, there is a proper officer and you have to force it. Point number 3. Can the department use section 71 access to business premises as a blanket authorization for conducting physical verifications? The answer is no. Section 71 is a machinery provision. It is not a substantive provision. It is a machinery provision for some other substantive provision of the law, say section 65, 66, to give access to those officers to come to your premises. In GST law, there is no corresponding rule for section 71, and likewise there is no corresponding form for granting the authorization to the concerned tax officer to come and have access to the business premises. So section 71, in my opinion, cannot be used to come and conduct the physical verification. What if when the physical verification is conducted and the proper officer, tax officer, calls for the books of accounts? The answer is negative. In GST law, there is no provision under which the proper officer can call for books of accounts, except section 65. For that purpose, for the audit purpose, there is different commissionerate, different officers authorized for that purpose. Your jurisdictional officer cannot come in and ask for your books of accounts. What if they come in and they pressurize you to give your books of accounts during the physical verification? So in this law, you have to very respectfully deny the opportunity to give your books of accounts and in return ask for the authorization they have to call for your books of accounts. Last point. Is the spot recovery and the instant demand for reversal of credit allowed under GST law? In GST law, or for that matter any other law, there is no scope for spot recovery and creation of demand on the spot. Even if there is any of the tax due, there is any discrepancy, the proper officer is expected to follow the due process laid down in the statute for creating demand and recovery. Do not concede to these demands by the proper officers and giving the spot recovery. Due process has to be followed. At last, the GST law is favorable to the taxpayers. The only need is, urgent need is, to be aware of all the rights, remedies and safeguards available to the taxpayers, and it is our duty of our professionals to be vigilant and all the taxpayers to be vigilant for those rights. Thank you so very much. Namaste.